Right guys, Shay here, Uneven Balance, hope you guys are well. So today is Monday the 4th of January 2021, Happy New Year to you. Boris announced another lockdown over here in the UK, 6 weeks of pure bliss, of homeschooling, etc. And 6 more weeks for this mop to continue to grow, so fantastic for that. Anyway, looks like I'm going to get from in bowl and some shears at some point, but anyway, we'll see. Like Jim Carrey out of Dumb and Dumber. Anyway, so yeah, I want to talk about Will Pucovski, the Victorians who plundering runs left, right and centre in Sheffield Shield. Was tipped for the first test against India. Got a concussion, which is what I want to touch upon today. But got a concussion in the Australia-India match. And so yeah, I want to really kind of delve into that a little bit, because he's had 9 concussions and he's 22 years old, and quite well documented. Not all concussions are through cricket. He's had some in Aussie rules. He's had majority of them are cricket related, but cricket batting related. But he's had some when playing Aussie rules as well. He's obviously got a condition, a predisposition to be more prone to getting concussions, which is obviously very worrying as the opening batsman. And I was thinking about it and the fact that, kind of the first thing hit him, actually, believe it or not, was like Robin Smith's autobiography of all things. Robin Smith said in his autobiography, if you haven't read it, it's really good, from the 90s. I read it a long time ago. But anyway, I remember reading it, and Robin Smith was saying, that batting is a man's game, basically, and there's nowhere to hide. Because the reality is, batting is all about that. You can, obviously, you got your batting partner 22 yards away, but the reality is, when the bowler takes his mark, it's just me, myself and I. It's just you. It's nothing else. It's just me, myself and I. And the reality is, Test match cricket, it is extremely tough. And there is nowhere to hide. It's like boxing. If you like boxing, when you get a cut, the opponent will aim for that cut. You think about Otto Wallen and Tyson Fury. Or you think about Vitaly Klitschko and Lennox Lewis. When there's a cut, you go for it. I think about like Marcus Brown and Badou Jack. It's brutal. In cricket, the same thing is, there's a weakness. If you're a fast bowler and you're a batsman, the batsman is suffering a weakness that you know about it, you can exploit. You go for it. You absolutely go for it. And test match cricket is going to be a brutal awakening, I think, for Will Pucovski. The fact is that he is prone to concussion. People won't necessarily want to concuss him, but they will be aiming for his head. There's no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about it. And I worry that his career may be over before it's even began. Now, I understand, obviously, he's played first-class cricket for a long time. He's done very well for a number of years now. But Test match cricket is a different ball game. And I wonder when the people like Nokia, Anna and Joffa Archer and Mark Wood and these other guys, his quick bowlers, Kiki Sorabada, his Naseem Shah, the quick balls on there, in Test match cricket. I think about like Kyle Jamieson for New Zealand. West Indies, you haven't really got the raw tailways at the moment, have they? You could say Chima Holder, Azari Joseph, they're not really kind of 145 consistently, but you get what I'm saying. People, aggressive fast bowlers, they will aim for him. They will be gunning for him because of this weakness. And I saw the way he played that short ball. I can't remember who was off, actually. It was Umesh Yadav in the Australia-India match. But he played it pretty poorly, in my opinion. And for me, the alarm bells started ringing, and I just wonder, he's going to have to be able to manage that mentally and also work on his technique to really look at that and say, well, can he actually combat the short ball? Because that's what's going to, opening bowlers are going to be kind of arming themselves with, in terms of the armory that they'll be using to get at Pucovski. Obviously, coaches and captains alike will be obviously using that as a tactic as well. I know he's been given the short ball a fair amount of time as well in Sheffield Shield cricket. I've watched a little bit of it, but he plays it okay at times. But I just wonder, with the pressure on him for a Test match, with these kind of real raw fast bowlers, is how he's going to cope. is how he's going to cope long term. Like, he's only 20 years old. If it becomes an issue, if he gets, let's say he gets concussed in a test match, which is a very real possibility from a guy who's been concussed 9 times and he's only 20 years old. If it happens again in a test match early on, let's say, how will he fare? He seems a decent guy from the interviews that I've seen with him. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. So just want to throw it out there. Let me know your thoughts, guys. You know, what you think? You think I'm completely off? That he'll just deal with it, normally like anyone else? Or could it really be a serious weakness to his game? And that's a real bad weakness to have, I think. Because it's not just about technique. It's to do with your mental fortitude and your inner confidence, and it gives you, you need to have a real gut check when it comes to this. A real gut check. Because if you're not able to deal with this, not able to deal with a short ball, like he hasn't at the moment from what I can see well enough, you are going to get found out at test level. That's a fact. You are going to get found out. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. If you like the content, as I always say, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Do leave me a comment. Do subscribe. I'd love you to subscribe. I've hit 100 subscribers now. Way. But yeah, I'd love obviously to get to a few more. It'd be great. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. More subscribers to get, it's great for me because it really easy to do more videos. I'm very busy outside of this, this is a bit of fun for me. I really enjoy it, but I really want to interact with more people, and I need to be better at that, actually, because people do leave me comments, and I'm maybe not as quick to react as I should, quick to respond as I should. But yeah, I'd love to get chatting with more people out there who are taking the time out to watch these vids. So anyway, yeah, as I said before, subscribe, that'd be great, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Cheers.